there's one story.
Je jeden príbeh.
Well, many stories are from old times. They talk about the kings.
Mnohé príbehy pochádzajú z minulosti a sú o kráľoch.
That king had one very big horse stable.
Takže tento kráľ mal jednu veľkú stajňu pre
Many
kone.
horses.
Mal mnohé kone.
Beautiful horses.
Krásne kone.
It is said the Purun Purusha is only the horse.
Hovorí sa, je to iba kôň.
The male horse.
Teda kôň.
It is known as a complete masculine.
Takže kôň je ako mužského rodu, alebo samec.
Even human are not.
Ľudia nie sú.
Horse is a very special creature.
Kôň je veľmi zvláštne stvorenie.
So he had one horse which was beautiful and very nice.
Mal jedného koňa, ktorý bol veľmi krásny.
And king had a wish to ride that horse.
A tento král mal veľké želanie, aby mohol jazdiť na tomto koni.
Yesterday we were talking about the elephant.
Včera sme hovorili o slonovi.
And today about the horses.
A dnes budeme hovoriť o koňoch.
So, the horse.
Takže tento kôň.
No one could catch him.
Nikto ho nedokázal chytiť.
No one could come near to him.
Ani nikto sa k nemu nemohol priblížiť.
Impossible to ride him.
Nebolo možné na ňom jazdiť.
But king would like to ride him.
Ale kráľ si naozaj veľmi želal, aby mohol na ňom jazdiť.
No one could sit on the back of that horse except the birds.
Nikto nemohol na ňo ani vysadnúť, okrem vtákov.
But king wishes very much to ride that horse.
Ale kráľ si
whenever
naozaj
he want.
Veľmi žiadal alebo prosil, chcel jazdiť na tomto koňovi kedykoľvek chcel.
So he announced that is there any horse trainer, the master of the horse, who can train my horse that I can ride him safety, comfortably.
Takže vyhlásil, že či niekde existuje taký cvičiteľ, ktorý by tohto koňa vycvičil alebo skrotil, aby mohol na ňom jazdiť.
Many riders broke their bones.
Mnohí jazdci si zlomili kosti.
So one day, one rider came.
A jedného dňa prišiel jeden jazdec.
And he said, yes, sir, your highness, allow me, permit me, I will train your horse.
Povedal, pane, alebo vaša výsosť, dovol mi, aby som vycvičil tvojho koňa.
So king said, okay, please, I will be very happy.
A kráľ mu to dovolil, povedal, že bude veľmi rád.
Now what that horse master is doing?
A čo teda robil tento cvičiteľ, alebo tento majster s
He's
koňom?
doing nothing.
A nerobil vôbec nič.
That is the first thing.
To bolo prvé.
And they always said, what he's doing? He's doing nothing.
A tak kráľ sa divil, že on vlastne nerobí s ním nič.
How will he train the horse?
A ako ho chce vycvičiť?
But he said, it's my job.
A on mu na to odpovedal, že je to jeho práca.
Let me do my techniques.
Nechaj ma, aby som to robil po svojom.
What he was doing? Doing nothing.
A čo robil? Nerobil vôbec nič.
They thought he will run behind the horse and catch him and beat the horse and like this.
Mysleli si, že bude koňa naháňať, že ho bude biť,
He did nothing.
ale on nerobil vôbec
He
nič.
just walked behind wherever the horse was going.
A len chodil za koňom. Všade, kde šiel kôň, išiel aj on.
When horse was eating grass,
Keď kôň jedol trávu,
he sat near somewhere 20 meter, 30 meter far.
sadol si k nemu, bol zhruba na vzdialenosť 20 alebo 30 metrov.
Horse went to lake to drink water.
Alebo kôň šiel k jazeru, aby sa napil vody.
He also went to the water.
Tak aj tento krotiteľ alebo cvičiteľ išiel
Horse was
k vode.
drinking water.
A kým kôň pil vodu,
He also drank the water from the lake.
aj on pil vodu z jazera.
That time there was no pollution.
Pretože vtedy nebolo žiadne znečistenie.
You could drink water from any pond, any river.
Mohli ste sa napiť z ktorejkoľvek rieky, z ktoréhokoľvek jazera,
Because that time was less human pollution.
pretože vtedy bolo o mnoho menej znečistenia spôsobeného ľuďmi.
We create lot of pollution.
My veľa znečisťujeme.
We create use and throw.
My sme vytvorili také jednorázové,
We lost the respect to the rivers, ponds, lakes and oceans.
nevážime si rieky, jazera, oceány.
To throw something, dirty things in the water, doesn't matter where, is considered as a sin.
A to, že odhadzujeme veci do vodných tokov alebo hoci kde do vody, je považované za hriech.
That time was hardly mosquitoes.
Vtedy neboli takmer žiadne komáre.
And many diseases not there.
A takisto neexistovali mnohé ochorenia.
This is a pollution of the human mind.
Je to znečistenie ľudskej mysle.
And we are all included.
A my sa do toho všetci zapájame.
So when the horse was drinking water,
Keď kôň
the man
pil
also went and drank water.
vodu, aj tento muž pil vodu.
Horse was playing with his feet, with the water.
A kôň sa hral s vodou.
And this man also was washing his hands.
Tak potom aj tento muž tam si umýval
Horse
ruky.
went away.
Alebo kôň odbehol.
He also went away.
A aj on teda odišiel.
Horse went near some place where the sand was there.
Alebo kôň šiel do piesku.
And horse lie down and was rolling on his back.
Ľahol si na chrbát a sa vlastne váľal po chrbte.
And that man also did Sarvhitasana, rolling left and right.
A aj tento muž robil sarvahitasany na chrbte.
Day and night he spent the time near the horse.
Dňom i nocou trávival čas s týmto koňom.
6 months.
A trvalo to 6 mesiacov.
One day when horse was going away,
Jedného dňa, keď kôň
that
išiel,
man didn't went with horse.
kôň odišiel niekam preč, ale muž za ním nešiel.
After 200-300 meters, horse came back
A po 200 alebo
and was
300
grazing there where the man was sitting near.
A po 200-300 metroch sa kôň vrátil a potom sa pásol tam, kde sedel tento
That was
muž.
the first lesson.
Takže to bola jeho prvá úloha.
Second,
A druhá,
after few weeks,
po pár týždňoch,
when the horse was grazing somewhere in the field,
keď sa kôň pásol niekde na poli,
man was sitting 10 meters far,
muž sedel od neho zhruba 10 metrov
and man went away 400 meters and sat under one tree.
a tento muž odišiel asi na vzdialenosť 400 metrov a sadol si hore na strom.
And horse went behind him and near the tree and was grazing there.
A kôň prišiel tiež k tomu istému stromu a tam sa začal pásť.
Wherever man goes, the horse goes, and where a horse goes, the man goes.
Takže tam, kde šiel muž, nasledoval ho kôň a tak to platilo aj naopak.
How nice.
Aké to bolo pekné.
Second step.
A ďalší krok, druhý krok.
then what man used to do, he used to take nice green grass from under some bushes.
A tento muž zbieral trávu spod nejakých kríkov.
And he just put it somewhere near where horse was grazing.
A hádzal ju na miesto blízko miesta, kde sa tento kôň pásol.
And horse went and ate that grass.
A kôň potom tú trávu jedol.
So, once he was taking grass from some bushes,
a raz zbieral trávu spod nejakých pekných kríkov.
And horse came near him and began to graze that grass.
A kôň prišiel k nemu bližšie a začal vlastne spásať túto trávu.
So it means whenever he offered something, horse used to come to the man.
Znamená to, že čokoľvek mu tento muž ponúkol, tak kôň si zobral.
So that was the third step.
Že to bol tretí krok.
I always give the chocolate prasad and my all junior comes all the time.
A ja vám dávam čokoládový prašad a vtedy chodia všetky deti.
Well, they became friends.
Stali sa z nich priatelia.
That man and the horse.
Muž, alebo človek a kôň.
Man never forced that horse.
A tento človek nikdy nenútil koňa.
Man never did anything what horse didn't like.
A nikdy mu nerobil nič, čo by sa mu nepáčilo.
But now horse begin to trust that man so much.
A odteraz mu už ale kôň dôveroval do takej miery,
and the best friend of him.
Že sa stal jeho najlepším priateľom.
Now, the fifth step.
A piatý krok.
The horse always used to come near him where he was sitting.
Kôň zvykol chodievať k nemu blízko.
And man used to pet him.
A tento človek ho škrapkal alebo hladkal, masíroval.
And hold his neck.
Držal ho za krk.
And so on. And horse was very happy.
Ten kôňovi sa to veľmi páčilo.
Sometimes when he used to massage the horse, he took his blanket and put on the back of the horse.
A niekedy, keď ho hladkal, tak mu dal svoju prikryvku na chrbát.
And horse didn't mind anything.
A koňovi to nevadilo.
Like this, slowly, he jumped on the back of the horse.
A pomaly sa mu dokonca podarilo na ňo aj vysadnúť.
To catch some good branches from the trees or some fruits to give the horse.
Aby mohol dočiahnuť na plody z nejakého stromu, aby im mohol dať.
And so whenever he sat on the back of the horse, horse carried him somewhere to some nice green tree.
A vždy, keď mu vysadol na chrbát, tak kôň ho odniesol k nejakému peknému stromu.
Likewise, one day he put the saddle on the horse.
A tak jedného dňa ho osedlal.
And began to ride.
A začal na ňom jazdiť.
And horse was enjoying.
A koňovi sa to páčilo.
Man was enjoying.
A páčilo sa to aj človeku.
So, it took him about 1.5 years.
Trvalo mu to zhruba 1,5 roka.
Till that horse became so calm and began to trust the humans.
Kým tento kôň skrotol a začal dôverovať ľuďom.
And horse could follow the instructions, whatever the man used to say.
A kôň začal aj nasledovať alebo poslúchať rozkazy človeka.
And when horse didn't like something, he didn't do anything.
Ale ak sa to koňovi nepáčilo, tie príkazy, tak ich nesplnil.
Where he wanted to go, the horse, he let him go.
Ak ten kôň chcel ísť, tak jednoducho ho nechali ísť.
And after 1.5 years, he brought the horse to the king.
Po roku a pol priviedol koňa ku kráľovi.
And said, here is your horse.
A povedal mu, tu je tvoj kôň.
And king couldn't believe that wild horse never let anyone come near.
A kráľ tomu nemohol uveriť, že tento divoký kôň, ktorý k sebe nikoho nepustil,
And men say to the horse, now you have to follow the king.
A muž povedal koňovi, teraz musíš nasledovať kráľa.
I will visit you every evening.
A ja budem za tebou chodiť každý večer.
So every evening he used to come to the horse.
Každý večer prišiel za koňom.
Then he said, I will come every week.
A sľúbil mu, tak teraz budem chodiť raz do týždňa.
And horse begins to trust the king and king could ride.
A potom už kôň začal dôverovať aj kráľovi a kráľ mohol na ňom jazdiť.
That is our mind.
To je naša myseľ.
In self-inquiry meditation of yoga and daily life,
Meditácii seba spýtovaním z jogy v dennom
this
živote.
technique is that you should treat your wild horse with great love.
Sa hovorí, že by ste mali zaobchádzať so svojím divokým koňom s veľkou láskou.
So mantra, मन की तृप्ति केवल मंत्र के द्वारा अंतकरण की शुद्धि हो सकती है. So how your mind can be purified and become calm and satisfied with everyday practice.
Vaša mysl sa môže prečistiť, môžete ju skrotiť vďaka každodennému cvičeniu.
Just observe your thoughts.
Pozorujte svoje myšlienky.
Let your mind go wherever want to go.
Nechajte svoju mysel ísť, kam len chce,
But follow.
ale choďte za ňou.
Follow. Be aware. Be
Buďte,
witness.
buďte si vedomí, buďte pozorovateľom
And practice your mantra.
a cvičte svoju mantru.
In the home, at the place where you practice, energy is purifying.
Že doma alebo na mieste, kde cvičíte, tam sa prečisťuje energie.